Hello and welcome back to Views on the Road. I'm your host Steph, and today I'm going to show you how to make a super easy caldo de res. We're going to cut time, not flavor. And try not to skip, my lovely skippers, because we're going to go over a surprise ingredient. For this delicious recipe, you'll need 4 pounds of chuck roast, 4 pieces of bone marrow, 8 cups of water, 2 zucchinis, 2 corn on the cobs, 2 carrots, 1 Anaheim pepper, 2 large potatoes, half a cabbage, 1 green onion, 4 garlic cloves, 2 cups of green beans, 1 15-ounce can of garbanzos, 1.5 tablespoons of salt, and 1 teaspoon of black pepper, a 10-quart Instant Pot. And as promised, I have your surprise ingredient. Don't be shocked, you gotta embrace it. Where I come from, our people use these sweet potatoes to enhance the flavor of our broth. And honestly, when you're having all these vegetables, you need a little bit of sweetness. So you can use a sweet potato or you can continue with the chayote. To your Instant Pot, you wanna add your chuck beef, your bone marrow, garlic, green onion, Anaheim pepper, salt, and your water. Put a lid on it. And you're gonna pressure cook for 45 minutes. And while we cook our caldo, we're gonna make a quick and easy Mexican red rice. And it's not traditional, but my kids can't stop eating this one or asking me to make it. So you wanna place your Instant Pot on saute and add a little bit of oil. And allow it to warm up for about 5 minutes. I've already rinsed my basmati rice, and now you're gonna add that into your Instant Pot. Oh, that sizzle is making me really happy. Give that a loving mix and coat your rice with all that delicious oil. And we're gonna saute our rice in here for another 4 to 5 minutes, just until it gets nice and toasty. Add your ground cumin, give that a good mix, and toast for another 30 seconds. Add your tomato sauce, give that a loving mix, and cook for another minute. Next, you're gonna add your water. And since I'm using 2 cups of rice, I'm also gonna use 2 cups of water. Tomato chicken bouillon. And if you don't use tomato chicken bouillon, you're not gonna get the flavor that my kids love. Give that a loving mix. Cancel your saute, and you're gonna cook on rice. And I'll see you in 12 minutes. I allowed for a slow pressure release since I'm not in a rush, and our rice is ready. And now I'm just gonna mix and slowly fluff it up. Perfect, just like they have them at your buffet. Nice, delicious, fluffy rice. And after 45 minutes, you want a quick pressure release. And be careful, because you don't want to burn yourself with the steam. I'm gonna remove our bone marrow. And I'm going to continue removing any extra impurity in our caldo. Once you remove all your impurities, you want to taste your broth. You want to taste your broth and you want to decide if you want to add more salt, or you can even use chicken bouillon, beef bouillon, whatever seasoning you like, you can add it at this point. Salted to perfection. Now it's time to add our veggies. Add your black pepper. And when I chop my vegetables, I like to keep them in nice, clean, cold water. So I'm gonna start by adding our corn. And usually when I make this recipe on the stovetop, I add the ingredients at different times, but this is gonna be super easy and they're all gonna cook at the same time today. So go ahead and add all of your vegetables, your corn, your carrots. I like to keep certain vegetables on their own side so that when I'm serving, it's easier for me to find. Add your zucchinis, and I believe these are called gray squash or Mexican calabacita. But if you're at the Korean market, they're your Korean squash. Sprinkle in your garbanzo beans, your cabbage, and your green beans. Seal the deal. And now we're gonna pressure cook for 10 minutes. And boom, done. Our caldo de res is ready. And now I'm gonna start serving. And all you need is a warm corn tortilla, your lime. And let me show you what you want to do with your corn tortilla. You want to sprinkle a little bit of lime, a little bit of salt.
Taco de sal.
Taco de sal, you got it, Cloud. Move it around. Roll it up. And this is the one that you're going to be dipping while you're eating. Think of a cracker, same concept here. And for those of you that love to have your caldos with rice, you can go ahead and start scooping a little bit at a time. And keep it handy because you're going to need a little bit more. I'm going to need somebody very special to say All right, so I told Steph I don't think this meat is juicy in the Instant Pot, so she's going to prove me wrong here. Juicy, tender, and fall apart. My goodness, this is my new favorite way to make caldo de res. Look at that. Beautiful. And it doesn't take me 1.5 to 2 hours. You've converted me. Perfect every single time. And my tip to you is going to be that for that final cooking time, you can either do a slow pressure release and just set it there until you're ready to serve, or you can do a quick release. It's really going to be up to you because this recipe is that easy. Buen provecho, sister. Thank you. I go straight for the dipping of the tortilla. I'm the same. I like to have my rice on the side. That used to be me until the Views Club got a hold of me. That is absolutely delicious. Look away. I'm going to sit down with my family and enjoy this delicious caldo de res. It's so juicy. Yeah, no blender today, but it makes me want to dance. Salió espectacular.